timing is everything. I actually gave the guy a 12. So my story is about the first time I attempted to water ski. It was about 8 years ago or so, and I was on my way up to Charlevoix, a nice town up north, with a bunch of friends, and so-called friends. And it was about equal number of men and women. A couple of them were in the audience. They did not acknowledge me up tonight, nor have I they. And the women were attractive, and I wanted to kind of impress them with my athletic ability, which is probably obvious to you. I have much of it. And so we went out on a boat, and of course all the guys were like, yeah, let's water ski. This is going to be awesome. I'm like, yeah, it is, totally. So I didn't want to look bad, which in retrospect was impossible. So I said, hey, I'm going to go first. And I figured I'd seen this stuff on ESPN and CNN and all those sports channels. So I decided, hey, water skiing, I swim. I was on a swim team once before I was asked to leave. So we're in a lake, we're on a boat, I'm going to water ski, I'm just going to dive right in. And I did. You may not know this about me, I wear glasses. And I was so eager to impress that I left them on, because without them, there's no one in the room, I see nothing. They went in the lake. So I'm practically blind without them, and the guys were laughing a lot. The girls were looking at me like, who invited this guy? We really don't even know him. So then they throw me the little grabby thing that you apparently hold on to when you're about to water ski. So I'm standing there, I'm like, all right guys, I'm ready to go. Just dead silence. And they're like, well, what about the skis? I'm like, yeah, throw me one of those. So they did. So I'm putting on this one ski, and I'm trying to fit both my feet into it. And it's not one of those advanced water skis that you actually go on one ski. It's actually made for one foot. And we continue to laugh. I'm like, yeah, I have like a size 13 feet. Not true. And so I'm going to need another one of these. So they throw a second one in. So I managed to get both of them on, and then I'm like, okay, let's get this thing going. So I grabbed the little thing. Now, they also did give me another important thing for those of you who water ski. It's called a flotation thing, a little life jacket. Didn't know I needed that. I'm not afflicted with a lot of upper body strength. No idea that there's like a twin turbo engine boat that was going to take me something north of the speed of light and something slightly quicker than a millisecond. So I'm like, if I just pull this off for 30 seconds, I am so late at the campfire tonight. So I'm like, this is so easy. Like, out of all the years of acne in high school and awkward, drunken, stupid sayings to women at sorority and fraternity parties in college, like, this is my moment. This is it. I can't even adjust the microphone. Clearly I'm not mechanically inclined. So the boat takes off. I immediately fall back, almost drown. I take in half the lake, and I immediately pop up and say, no, I'm fine. I'm good. This is what I planned. I just want to get a dry run in first. And then we're going to go for the real thing next. And then one of the girls goes, hey, don't you want a life jacket? Of course, I want to be cool. No, I don't think I need one. I think I'm okay. So they try it again. Same thing happens. And finally, one of the girls, out of absolute sympathy, pulls me out of the water. Now, I don't know if any of you guys have ever been saved from drowning when you attempt to water ski unsuccessfully for the first time by a woman, but that is the most pathetic thing that can ever happen. And if a woman has any interest in you, which none of them did anyway, but that just kills it off completely. So then, I get out, I cough up half the lake. I slept most of the afternoon while everybody else was getting drunk and having a good time. Then I think to myself, oh, there's a campfire and everyone's drunk, so there's my second bite at the apple. There was no apple we had that night. I walk out there, stone cold sober, everyone else is drunk, and the only thing I hear, it's where you kind of look out from the cab, and there's a long, long line, and you see the fire, and you can kind of hear the voices, and as you're getting closer, you can tell what they're talking about. I'm like, oh, they seem to be having a good time, this is awesome. They'll just dive right into everything forgotten. They're only talking about the schmuck who can't water ski and jumped in with one ski, his glasses went to the bottom of the lake, and the life jacket was non-existent. So that is my story of the first and only time I ever attempted the water ski.